All right, guys, it is time. One more time, maybe two more times. One more time. We're back here on with the KMC Wheels Fishgistics coverage of the 2019 Baja 1000, presented by Four Wheel Parts and fueled by F&L Racing Fuel. We are just about at the finish of this race. This is our 17th hour update. It is 3:10 in the morning, and we're about to have a finish on this race that has been pretty crazy with a bunch of lead changes and some drama, a little bit of drama, not too much drama, but it's been a good Baja 1000. Started a day later than it was supposed to for only the second time in history, I think. Maybe the third. We have to confirm that one, but for sure it's only the second time, and it's going to come down to a good race here at the end. It was pretty good racing all throughout the day, actually. The dust was minimal in every video we ever saw because of the rain, and it made it all wet, so it made it for actually really good racing. So that was really cool. So it's coming down to the finish. Now I'm going to go over here, and I got a little split screen going on. So above me here this is the finish line feed from Score, and then over there on the side is the tracker. So I will try and turn the Score audio on once I see somebody get to the finish line there. I just have to hold a mic up and turn the speaker on. So let me know once they get a little closer to the finish. We'll turn that audio on also, and we'll hope to kind of have both, and we'll see if it works. So anyways, update. It's going to be the 10 is looking like the first car to the finish. Then it's going to be the 83, which the 83 is at 0 miles an hour. There's an update for you guys right there. 83, 0 miles an hour just happened. Luke McMillan, oh no. He's literally 15 miles from the finish right there. 0 miles an hour. Let's hope it's just a flat tire or something quick and he can get going again. But then the 76 right here with Nasser driving, that was a split. That was updated 4 minutes ago. So he's going to be up a little ways farther than there. As far as split times go, here's how it's going to come down. We had a split time at mile 780, race mile 780. That's 20 miles from the finish. We had a guy on the ground on Weatherman Relay, giving us split times. So at mile 780, first it was the 10. Then 11 and a half minutes later, it was the 83. The 83 has to be within 5 minutes of the 10 in order to win. So that's not going to happen unless the 10 has a problem right here. The 76, we're waiting to hear how far back they were from the 10 at mile 780. And Weatherman is going to let me know in the chat here as soon as he gets a time split on the 76. So the 76 has to be within 18 minutes of the 10 in order to beat the 10. So we will see. What do you guys think? Is the 76 going to do it, or is it going to be the 10 Ampudia? Luke McMillan at 0 miles an hour is not going to cut it. That's not good. That means that the 76 is ahead of Luke on time also, because Luke to the 76 was a 13-minute gap. So they just have to be 13 minutes behind the 83, and the 76 beats the 83. Did you guys follow all that? You got your math going good here at 3:12 in the morning on the second day of the Baja 1000. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. This is a good finish here. Actually, a really close finish between three teams that, let's see. So far it's been 11, 25 and counting. No, 20. Yep, we know that. Okay, so it's been another 11 since there. So we're at like 20 minutes right now, it looks like, at least, and he's not through yet. So the 76, I don't know. He's going to get, it looks like he's in second. I don't know. He's going to be a little bit too far behind, I think, for the lead. But they still have a few miles of race speed. So you can see right here, look, Alan Ampudia at 37 miles an hour there. He's in the speed zone already. So racing is over. The racing is over. And the finish line is actually right up here. The finish line is right up here. So the time where you go underneath the time loop is not on this. It's not right here at the stage like it normally is. Due to the wash and the way they had to set up the start and finish, they moved the start, your time start and your time finish 3.5 miles out of town. So the very last 3.5 miles of the race, your time is already over, and you just get paraded in with a police escort to the ramp, which you see right here for the ceremonial finish. So the time is over way before you get here. So the time we want to know is mile 3.5, what the time split is there, which I don't have anybody sitting at that finish, I don't think. I don't know, maybe one of you guys is watching. They get phone service there. It's right in town. Is anybody watching this maybe that happens to be out at the actual finish? If you are, let us know, and if you could get us a split time, That would be awesome because we're not going to know when they come to the finish here. Obviously, I'll turn the score audio on. I don't have their audio on right now, but I'll turn that on once they get a little closer. So let's see if we got an update. Yeah, still no update. So what we're waiting for is the 76 to come by mile 780, which they are right now. So any second here, I should be getting a time split from Weatherman on the ground of how far behind the 10 they were at mile 780. Remember, they have to be within 18 minutes, but it's already been longer than 18 minutes, so they're not going to be within 18 minutes, I don't think. And then from where they are right now, they only get a couple miles. Okay, Luke's going again. Luke is going again. Must have been just a flat tire or something easy to change there because Luke is going again. So yeah, what do you guys think? Who's going to win? Let's see your votes. Put it up there. Is it going to be the 10, the 83, or the 76? We know it's not the 83 because the 83 is too far back already. So the question is, who's going to be first between the 10 or the 76? And then who's going to be second? Is it going to be the 83 or the 76? That is the question right now. So they're going to a commercial. Hopefully they come back once they get to the finish here. Still waiting for the Weatherman's typing right now. We should have a time split for you guys right here. Hang on, it's coming in. He's typing. I'll let you guys know what this is as soon as I get it here. We're waiting for it. How many of you guys are still awake? It looks like there's quite a few guys still on here. A lot of you guys stayed up till the 3 a.m. Finish of the 2019 Baja 1000. Good thing we had a bunch of Monster. We've been drinking a bunch of Monster with my sweet green can here that doesn't show up. So drinking Monster all night and still waiting for the time split come in here. And then we'll let you guys know. It's kind of a bummer the way they had to do the finish here because they don't race up to the ramp, so we don't actually get to see them on the score feed here. Let's see, spread was 26 minutes from the 10. Okay, so yeah, so 26 minutes back. 26. All right, too far. 26:07. So Nasser actually lost a little bit of time between those last 20 miles. He lost a little bit of time. It is tight and technical there. One thing that someone else mentioned earlier, Billy behind us here mentioned that the fog usually sets in around this part of the course. I don't think Nasser's ever driven in fog before. I know he's never driven at night because I asked him. I said, "Do you guys drive at night?" He said, "No. In the Dakar, we're not allowed to drive at night." And he's usually running up front in the Dakar, so he doesn't have much night driving. So that was for him to just be able to do what he did here is pretty impressive, actually. So 10 for the win. I think the 10's got the win. According to all the times, the 10's going to win. Question now is the split between the 83 and the 76, which we're not going to know because we had a split at mile 780, which was 15 minutes. Yep. It was hang on one second here, just trying to get more information. Yep. Okay, so the 10 is going to be your winner. They are across the timing loop. So trying to get you guys the information as it's coming in. All right, let's turn on as soon as I see Ampudia pull up on the screen over here, I'm going to turn the audio on for this so we can hear the interview. We'll get both going so you guys can get that. So like I said, the timing ended 3.5 miles out of town. So the 10 is already past the timing. They're done. Their race is over. Their time is up. Whatever time it is, it's over. Question, VCP penalties. You never know. VCP penalties can always come into play here. They need to check the tracker on the 10 and see if he missed any VCPs. VCP is always could come into play. Yep. VCPs could come into play. If he missed one VCP, it's 10-minute penalty, and that changes his whole thing. Same with any of these trucks, all three of these trucks that are about to finish. One VCP missed by any of them, 10-minute penalty right here is huge at this point. So we are really not going to know until the trackers are checked by score and hopefully they do it at the finish line right here. I hate it when it's like the next day before we find out about penalties. They really, really, really need to do it right here, because how can you have a Baja 1000 race like this and finish and not know if you won for sure? So I really hope Score checks the trackers at least on these top three. Also, speeding penalties. Yep, speed zone. There was quite a bit of speed zone in this race. A couple speeding penalties can add up to a few minutes really fast, and this finish is going to be within a few minutes. So we really do need to check all of the trackers before we know who won for sure. But right now it looks like the 10 is going to be your winner unofficially. And then second place, let's see if the 83 is still moving. Yeah, 83 is still moving. That's old. There it is. Just updated 791 and 783, but that was 2 minutes ago. So I'm pretty sure the 76 is going to be ahead of the 83 on time right now. It looks like 10 is going to be your winner. 76 is second place on corrected time right now. And then behind that is going to be Luke, who's going to finish second, but I think he's going to finish third once the times come into play, unless there's penalties. So we don't know. So let's see. The 10 is almost to the finish. So let's go ahead and turn the audio on here, and let me know if this works okay for you guys. Once they start talking, they're not talking right now. So once they start talking, we will turn up the audio here, and once we see them come around the finish here, hopefully it works okay. Let me know, and I can try and turn it up a little more, but hopefully it'll work for you guys. So it looks like the 10, which is pretty cool for the Ampudias. I don't know if they have ever won a Score Baja race in trophy truck. Maybe one of you guys out there knows. I don't think they have. I know they haven't won a Baja 1000. That's for sure. I don't know if they've won any other Score races. I don't think they have. So this is a pretty big one to win for the Ampudias. Let's see. Hopefully they come around the corner here. You can see on the tracker, they're going through town. So they didn't go through the wash because the wash was full of water. So they're coming through town on some of these side streets with a police escort through town right now. So they're almost here. They got to go down about 2 more blocks, and then they're going to turn. They're going to come up right here and come right here, and then they're going to come straight over to the finish, and then they will be done. So it should be within a couple minutes. You're going to see them coming around the corner here on this picture. And then hopefully we get some audio and we can hear some interviews at the finish line. But we will have to check the trackers like we said. We don't know until the trackers are in. Okay, so there you go. We got another 83. So he's in speed zone now. So this is speed zone, and the finish line is like right around here by this MEX 3 sign, the actual time finish. So 83 is almost done. Somebody says they've won in Class 8 and Class 16, they think. Okay, so there you go. They've probably won Score races before, just not in the trophy truck class. So this may be their first trophy truck win. So really cool for those guys. Here comes a bike. Okay, we got a bike coming. Let's see if they talk to the bike. It'll be a good test for the audio. Let me know how the audio goes if they talk to this bike here. Oh, now they're gonna play a commercial. All right, we don't need audio on the commercial. Actually, tell me can you guys hear the commercial? This is a good commercial because it's 4 Wheel Parts. It's one of our sponsors too. Oh, and they turned it off. So, all right. Let's see if they get an interview with the bike here, and hopefully the audio will work, and then we'll leave this on for you guys when the winner comes in. Looks like it's going to be the 10, unofficial, remember. Here we go. Let's see. Looks like the lady's going to interview. Waiting for him to take his helmet off. After these couple ones finish, we'll go and check on some of the other classes, but I want to watch the finish right here for you guys. Try and figure out exactly what's going on as much as we can. That 10 truck should be pulling up behind the bike here any minute now. And yeah, audio please. Yeah, don't worry, the audio will be on. Nobody's talking on the Score feed right now. So there's no audio. She's going to do it in Spanish. Let's see.
Can you tell us how was it out there? What did you like the most
Let me know how that audio is. Can you guys hear okay?
I think my favorite part was the lack of dust. It made for a really fun race.
What can you tell us about the race course? How was it?
You know, for the motorcycles, we had a good time because we had really good traction. And like I said, the lack of dust, so that kind of evened the playing field quite a bit. Even though we had problems on our bike, we should have been much farther up front, but still had a good time.
What kind of problems or issues did you have with your bike?
I'm sorry?
What kind of problems did you have with your bike?
Well, this morning, our first rider on the way out of Ojos Negros, he crashed really hard. He actually broke a bunch of ribs.
Hold on, let's try this again.
And here's the first trophy.
Okay, do you want to thank your sponsors very quick?
All right, hang on. Let's try the audio.
I'd just like to mention the riders, Jeff Kaplan, Mike Johnson.
Let me know now.
Brian Campbell. Really, really great team.
Y bueno, amigos, como podemos ver, tenemos el primer trophy truck en la línea de meta y a recibir esta bandera a cuadros en esta 52 edición de la Baja 1000. La gente aquí, pues...
Okay, so there you go. That's Ampudia right there at the finish line.
Ya llegó el momento que todos estaban esperando y era precisamente recibir este truck.
You guys still hear me okay, good too? Hopefully she's not too loud there. Helps if you turn the mic on. That's why you guys can hear better. The other mic wasn't on. That's their mic doing that. That's not my mic. So that is Ampudia at the finish line. I believe that is your winner. I'm going to say right now, that is your winner unofficially. These other guys are too far out to finish here within time. So gonna have to check the trackers, but it looks like Alan Ampudia and the Ampudia brothers have won this race. Is what it looks like.
Algo que no nos esperábamos, muchos errores, muchos problemitas, pero parte de Baja, ¿no? Aquí estamos. Lo más importante es haber terminado.
Sorry, I don't speak Spanish. I can't translate this for you guys.
Y no nomás el lugar, ¿no? Ya estar aquí sin que todos los corredores estén bien, sin problema, ya es otro logro.
¿Qué problemas tuviste? ¿Fue con la moto? ¿Fue por factores del terreno, el clima? Cuéntanos un poco más de eso.
De todo, la verdad, fue de todo. Tuvimos desde los corredores, pequeños accidentes, también problemas un poco de la moto, no mucho la verdad, pero todo eso va dando consecuencia de que se vaya atrasando problemas, ¿no? Pero
move myself out of the way.
Como dije, estamos aquí ya, lo más importante haber terminado.
Perfecto. ¿Quieres agradecer a algunos patrocinadores, a alguien que te esté viendo en casa?
So that's bike finishing. If you guys just tuned in, watching the finish.
Que están desde casa y fuera de aquí también apoyándome. A mi equipo, que la verdad hizo un gran trabajo. Por también ellos se merecen este lugar. Mis patrocinadores, Larson Irrigation, Amorim, Ayamedes, O'Neill, Modify, My Chin Works, todos, la verdad, muchísimas gracias.
Perfecto, pues muchas felicidades por estar aquí en la línea de meta ya y te dejo para que vayas a celebrar.
Gracias.
Folks,
right,
we have our
here
first trophy truck across the line. The Ampudia brothers. Alan is sitting in the driver's seat, Papas and Beer, 4 local trophy truck. The glass is gone. It was a battle royale out on course as we saw him battling it out with Luke.
Is that too loud for you guys?
But he came out on top, folks. Here he comes out of Ensenada right here. Your local drivers as they make their way up onto the course. Revving the motor up.
I think they're a little stoked, huh?
Over here and get a couple
Look
of
at these
words
guys.
with Alan over here. He's in the driver's seat. His first trophy truck, unofficial win. It's all on that elapsed time, but first across the line, Alan, brother. Great to see you guys threw the best party in town, and the biggest party beyond that is right here, first across the line for the first time in your trophy truck, man. Congratulations to the whole team.
Yeah, gracias a todos, a mis papás, a mi familia, a todo el equipo, a todos los fans que nos echaron porras durante las 800 millas. Esto también es de ustedes, Ensenada, chinga madre.
Never saw you so pumped for sure. A couple of years effort with this trophy truck, but in your hometown, bringing it across the line, man, you got to be super stoked, and it's something a little special for you, especially here at the Baja 1000.
Sí, pues estamos en casa y no sé ni qué decir. Fue un día muy largo, fue la carrera más cabrona que me he hecho en mi vida. Mucho lodo, estuvimos peleando todo el tiempo con Tavo, con Luke, con Nasser, con todos. La verdad, Aarón y Rodrigo se la rifaron, Kobe se la rifó con las notas, Pollo se la rifó preparando todos los carros todo el año, todo el equipo, Joel, Genaro, Ahijado, todos, gracias, la verdad, se la rifaron todos. Ruco también por hacerme el paro en todos los recorridos. Y al final de nada, mis papás, a mi mamá, te amo, mi papá, se la merece más que cualquier otra persona esta ganada, y también como es de nosotros, es de todos ustedes esta ganada. Muchas gracias.
Yeah, we'll let Carolina get a few words with you here in Spanish, and we'll talk to Aaron after this as well. Carolina, go on in.
Muchachos, bienvenidos a la línea de meta. Ya platicaron un poquito con Brad, pero a mí yo lo que quiero resaltar, como decías ahorita, es para todos ustedes. Somos mexicanos. ¿Qué se siente haber ganado esta, la madre de todas las carreras fuera de camino? El cierre de la temporada, ¿qué se siente? ¿Cómo fue tu experiencia?
Fue un día muy muy largo, y pues como todos los aficionados del off-road y la baja, nosotros soñamos desde chiquitos de que íbamos a ver a Evan Stewart, a todos nuestros ídolos. Era ganar esta carrera en específico en esta clase, y siendo mexicanos y de Ensenada. No me acuerdo cuándo fue la última vez que ganó uno de Ensenada, nunca. Entonces este es de todos nosotros, Ensenada, y vamos a festejar chulo.
Muchachos, la pista
I have no idea what he just said.
de las más difíciles, como nos comentan todos los competidores. ¿Qué fue lo que se encontraron allá afuera? ¿Hubo algún problema?
Did you have problems, she said?
De repente andaba dando vueltas en el lodo, en una recta, después ya no veíamos y me decía derecho, pero el carro iba de lado y era un desmadre por todos lados, pero gracias a Dios preparado el equipo este trófico al 100, y pues aquí estamos en la meta, gracias a Dios.
Y otra cosa de las que a mí me gusta resaltar es el trabajo de los copilotos. Tienes a Steve Kobe, uno de los grandes en esto.
Remember, we gotta check the trackers.
Trabajo, pues, durante todo este día.
Pues más o menos, no es cierto. Se la rifó todo el tiempo, la verdad, me mantuvo calmado cuando debería estar calmado, y pues me mantuvo al 100 todo el tiempo. Y también el otro copiloto fue nuestro hermano Rodrigo, que se la rifó también con Aarón. Y pues muchas gracias a todos otra vez, gracias.
Muy bien, muchachos, pues ahora ahora sí ceder el micrófono a Rat para que platique con tus hermanos, y pues también
76 is still moving.
De la carrera.
Luke McMillan is finished on his time section, and 76 is almost to the finish on time. So the only question is, how far is the 76 behind the 83?
We got to get a few words over here. Aaron, man, what a battle out there. You guys were back and forth. You guys really earned your first trophy truck, unofficial across the line. We don't know where it's going to play out. I don't even know if you know where you are on time, but you guys definitely earned this one here for your hometown in Ensenada.
Yeah, we just beat by time with no penalties or anything, Nasser and Luke. So right now we're the unofficial winners by time. So we'll wait for tomorrow for the official results, and that's it. It feels fucking amazing.
So yeah, I was gonna ask you how it feels, but man, you pretty much summed it up. But gnarly course out here. You guys live down here. You've never probably seen this much rain on a race course for sure. For second generation racers. Your dad's been down here racing. Your brother races, but you guys followed the footsteps. But right here, unofficially first place in the trophy truck, the premier class. El Loco Mexicanos Chingones.
A huevo, carnal. Esta baja se queda en Ensenada.
Congratulations once again, man. You want to thank some of your sponsors out there. I know you guys got a lot of them on the side of this. Obviously, Papa's and beer, but anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, 100%. We couldn't do this without Ford Loco, Toyo Tires, Weed Maps, Flav, Meds, King Shocks, Method Race Wheels, Baja Designs, and most than anything, all our team, my mom, my dad, they put so much effort and so many hours into this program that this race is for them.
Oh, I guarantee you, your dad. Where's your dad at and your mom? I can bet they're up here. They're smiling. Let's talk to Pops over here. Rodriguez Senior, come on over, man. Felicidades, congratulations. You've been racing down here so long, and you brought the boys up right. And just congratulations to the whole family and the whole Papas and Beer team.
Sí, muchas gracias. Estamos muy contentos de estar aquí en un...
That was mic issues.
Bueno, repetimos. Estamos muy contentos de estar aquí celebrando en familia. Es una pasión, es un deporte que le echamos todo el corazón. Y más que nada, convivir en familia y lograr este Baja 1000 es una cosa increíble. O sea, pasamos bastantes horas ahorita en mucha tensión, pero vale la pena. Amo a mis hijos, amo a mi familia, a mi señora que está por ahí también. Bueno, que está por aquí. Muy buena onda. Felicidades y como dicen mis hijos, es de Ensenada porque somos de Ensenada. ¡Woo!
All right, 76 is almost to the time finish.
Nos vemos en la ceremonia. Campeones aquí en la Baja 1000 es muy importante, más que championship y todo.
Ya, completamente. Estamos encantados de ganar la Baja 1000. El campeonato ya lo estaba también muy bien, pero la Baja 1000 significa más para nosotros. ¡Woo!
Saludos. All right. Viva Papas and Beer, otra fiesta.
Así ahorita que abran en la mañana.
Congratulations, maybe tonight, you guys. Congratulations once again. Well-earned win over here unofficially at the Baja 1000. You guys did it. Took a couple years coming, but you guys got it done. Congratulations.
All right, I'm going to turn the audio off for a minute because they are done there. Now, remember, they have to check the trackers. The reason why I keep saying that, it looked like, and of course, the tracking map over here is not official, but it did look like they cut a corner at one spot, maybe on accident, that would have missed a VCP. So I'm not saying that they did. I'm just saying they do have to check the trackers still. If they got a VCP penalty, I know exactly where they got it because I saw the tracker go across the corner. I doubt that they would do that on purpose if they did, but you never know. It's a long race. It was towards the end. Like I said, I'm not saying they did, but I did see them cut a corner possibly and miss a VCP. We'll see once they check the trackers if they did. If they did, they're not going to be the winner because they're going to get a 10-minute penalty, and then that 10 minutes is going to make the 76 your winner, I think, if they've beat the 83. And then 83 might even be second, and they might even get bumped back to third. So this is all unofficial. It might be totally official. This might be the real thing. They might have made all the VCPs, but we have to wait and see. So don't get too excited. If I was them, it sucks. Like, see, this is where Score needs to be checking that tracker right now. Like, they need to go down there. They need to pull that box off, put it in the computer right now, and see if they missed anything. I mean, literally, it would take like 5 minutes to check it. So hopefully they can go and check it right now and maybe tell us something right now. I don't know. So we'll stay live and wait until Luke finishes. As you can see on the map here, Luke is almost done. So we'll get an interview with Luke, and then hopefully by the time Luke's interview is done, we will get an interview with Nasser over here. I'm definitely going to stay live until Nasser finishes. What do you guys think? I think you guys probably want to see. Okay, see, someone else is saying, hey, Fish, I got a text in the last 5 minutes saying possibly the 10 missed a VCP. So I'm not the only one that saw that on the tracker. So like I said, the tracker's not always, this tracker we're looking at is not the tracker that they put the VCPs on. There's no VCPs on this tracker. This is just for show. So just because we saw them go across the corner on here, it doesn't mean that they really did. This thing updates at totally different times, and the 10 tracker has been updating all over the place today and been really weird on this public view. So we don't know exactly what'll happen, but yeah, we will wait and see. Try to get some more confirmation of that if someone is down there at the finish. Let's turn the audio back on. I don't think they're saying anything right now. Yeah, okay, the audio's back on, so they're not saying anything. But maybe they will come on here and confirm. Yeah, I'm trying to get some confirmation for you guys. Luke has a 76 covered on time. See, I don't know. That's the other question. So it's hard to tell because the time, see where the 76 is right now? This is actually the finish right here. So this is where the time finish is, where the 76 is. So Luke had to be here 13 minutes in front of Nasser. So I don't know what time Luke actually got exactly where he is right here. So we don't know who got second. It could be either one. It was too close to tell. Guessing on what I know from right before that, I'm going to say that, let's see, it was 11, it was 26. Yeah, what was it? It was, hang on, let me go back in my notes over here. 26, yeah, see, they were 26:10, 26 minutes from the 10, but I don't know what they were from the 83 there. So I don't know. It's one of those, either the 76 or the 83 got second. We don't know which one. So let's see, what car is this coming in? This is probably Luke. All right, here comes Luke. So the sound is on. Let me turn this other mic back on in a second. I'll turn the mic on in a second as soon as we hear some say. Okay, Jonathan, stop saying shit you hear. Okay, well, sorry, but that's the way it goes at the end of the race here. There is no facts yet. All right, so if you don't like what we're saying, you can log off. Click the little button there and log off. Nobody knows right now who won. Unofficially, Ampudia has won, and that's what it is right now. They're gonna check the trackers, and then we're gonna see who won. So if you know something that I don't know, please type it in that box right there so that we know. But unless one of you guys is sitting down there at Score Ops, none of you guys know either. So let's give it a little bit of time, see what happens. Let's see if they keep celebrating here, because they might find out that they missed it or they got a speeding penalty, or you never know. You got to wait and see. That's Baja racing. And if you don't like it, don't watch Baja racing. That's how it is. So I think that's why they're waiting here. Because see how they're waiting here for a while? I bet you that they're checking that tracker right now. Because normally they would have moved this truck on a little ways. And see, they're just kind of hanging out. You can kind of read their body language here. Like, they're stoked right now, but they're not on top of the truck. They're not celebrating with champagne. And there's a reason for that. So just keep watching. I'm telling you. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we get some kind of confirmation from them too. Somebody says, somebody has speeding. Yeah, see, somebody else thinks that Toby Price got a speeding penalty, they think, going through Valley to Trinidad. See, so Toby Price could maybe have, the 76 might have penalties. We don't know. We need to check all the boxes. Luke McMillan might have speeding penalties. He might have missed a VCP. So I really wish they could come up with some way to get this a little faster at the finish line, so we get some results. Because like everybody's been up for, what are we in, our 17th hour of race coverage now, and they just finished, but we don't know if they won or not because they have to go and check the box, the black box. So that's one part of this that I wish that they could change. And it'd be cool if they could get it so that it updated live somehow. They have the satellite trackers, right? So what if they could just be sending the information from the VCPs out through the satellite, just like a text message? So then they know. If they get a message that says they didn't hit one, then you know right away that they missed it. That would be kind of cool if they could do something like that. Maybe soon they'll do that. Because it does suck. It sucks for these guys too. So the Ampudias are sitting here at the finish line like they want to celebrate. They think they won, but they don't know if they won for sure because they got to go check it. So it's like NASCAR when you cross the finish line, or F1 race or whatever. You know who wins because you cross the finish line first. There's no times. There's no nothing. If you're across it first, you're the winner. So, yeah, that's what that is. All right, while we're waiting to hear more here, let's go look. Somebody said how close till AJ Jones finishes. Let me turn, let's see. Turn the trackers back on. Actually, he's probably on this one. Is he showing up here? Yeah, so he's right here. All right, so the next truck that's going to be coming in a different class is going to be AJ Jones in the spec truck. He is at mile 719, so he still has another 80 miles to go. So going to be a little while before AJ Jones finishes, but he's going to be the next class to finish. And then the Trophy Truck Legends. So AJ Jones actually passed the Trophy Truck Legends. That's kind of funny. So he's ahead of the 37 and the 5 in his spec truck. So he's having a pretty good run. He's been going fast there. So it's going to be a little while before he finishes. So I'm hoping to hear from. I don't want to turn this off on you guys because see we can see Nasser's coming into the finish line now. But hopefully we will just we'll keep it live here and we will try to figure out if they won or not. You can see everybody's just standing around. They want to know just like we do. So we will we'll try and find out here in a minute. What do you guys think? Were any of you guys tracking it? Any of you guys see what I saw? You think he got a penalty or you think he's clean? Let's vote. Penalty or no penalty for the 10? What do you think? Let's see in the box here. I'll give it a minute and see what you guys think. So they're giving high fives and stuff. They still look stoked, but there's no champagne. You got to watch for the champagne. When you see the champagne, you know that they won. Looks like he's going to move it off the ramp, probably to get an interview with Luke. Still no champagne on top of the truck. And their mic is messing up again. Oh, here comes a quad. All right, we'll let you guys listen to the quad interview, I guess, because I don't have anything to say until Luke comes up. See, a lot of you guys think you're getting a penalty too.
Y tenemos ya en la línea de llegada, vamos a platicar con Said Sánchez. ¿Cómo estás, Said? ¿Cómo te fue allá afuera? ¿Qué te encontraste en la pista? ¿Qué parte te gustó más? ¿Cuál fue tu experiencia?
Pues primero que nada quiero darle gracias a Dios, a mi familia por permitirnos estar sanos. Y una carrera muy difícil, con muchas complicaciones, pero pues gracias a Dios estamos aquí.
¿Cómo se repartieron el manejo de la quad dentro de tu equipo?
Fuéramos 5 corredores. ¿A qué te refieres?
¿Quiénes te acompañaron? O sea, ¿quiénes fueron tu equipo?
Mis compañeros de equipo fue Felipe Vélez, Luis Vélez, Javier Robles y un americano, Mike Sloan, y Said Sánchez, corredor récord.
Perfecto, pues platícame ahora qué fue la parte que más te gustó, la que se te hizo así como más difícil dentro de la sección que tú pues corriste.
Pues del 77 ahorita a la meta, mucho frío y mucha agua, pero pues vencimos.
Perfecto. ¿Quieres agradecer a alguien que te haya apoyado en esta carrera o saludar a alguien que nos esté viendo? O bueno, también agradecer patrocinadores.
Y quiero dar gracias a Roll Design, Duncan Racing, Elka Suspension, Baja TV Rider, Tire Blocks, a Tayes Motorsport, a JR Transport, Baja Design y a mis padres que siempre me apoyan.
Perfecto, pues a celebrar que ya estás aquí en la meta. Muchas felicidades.
Gracias.
All right, after this quad, it should be Luke McMillan next. So Luke McMillan should be next up on the interview here. Once again, I'm going to stay live here.
Syed Sanchez was back with a vengeance. Great to see him back up here, but we have our first Ironman coming up to the top of the ramp right here. Arthur Babcock.
Oh, we got another bike or something.
See if the bike will start here.
We'll stay live through Nasser's interview for you guys.
He's had some issues
almost
with
to
his
the
bike.
finish.
He might have to push it true Ironman style. Making his way up. Somebody give him a hand over there. He just rode 800 miles here at the Baja 1000. Arthur Babcock to the top up here, man. First Ironman across the line here, hands down the roughest way around this course, man. Congratulations, you came out and you did work and you got it done. And you're getting a flag and some champagne and a big award coming up here a little bit later.
I appreciate that. It was definitely a long day out there. The course was pretty brutal.
These guys are gnarly that do the whole thing on a bike.
An Ironman. As you know, we had some issues with the team this year with Carlin's passing, so decided to Ironman it, and yeah, on the box. In honor of Carlin Dunn for Hatch River Expeditions.
And I'll tell you what, Art, I guarantee you he's looking down with a big smile. I felt it just get a little lighter around here. And your first time Ironmanning it, you came out and you just won the Baja 1000. You beat our reigning champion over here. That's right behind you. You said you had some battles, but you had some big issues out there, some electrical issues, and you lost your lights at one point.
Yeah, so everything was good up until about 500 and something, and then around 600, the lights started going out, and then stopped the bike, and it wouldn't restart. Played with the battery a bit and got it fired up, and then it kept going out, and as you can see, it still won't start. So we got lucky. I think it was a blessing from above. So we had luck on our side and some help today.
Yeah, dude just rode 24
Absolutely,
hours
but you made
on a
it
bike.
past the finish line, man. And I know you got some great sponsors on the side of this bike. Anybody you want to thank that helped to support this whole Ironman program?
Well, it's Hatch River Expeditions and Carlin Dunn Foundation. So those are the only two. And then friends and family, everybody that's here, my girlfriend Sharon, Steve, the whole Hatch family's here actually. And everyone else that came down, my buddy Brian. So yeah, everyone at home watching.
Hey, well, congratulations once again, man. So, and I probably shouldn't ask you this early in the week, but you're going to come back and Ironman it next year?
We'll see about that. That was a lot more painful than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, you said okay, it's like doing San Felipe, just the one section over there, times about 4.
Yeah, that was rough. It's gonna take a few days before I can walk right, I'm sure.
Well, congratulations, brother. Well-earned win, unofficially first place in the Ironman. The baddest ass guy on a motorcycle, hands down here, getting it done. No lights and all, man. We're looking forward to another season, and stoked you won, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, so you can see the 76
Great work, Art just pulled it off.
just finished. Nasser Al-Attiyah is at the finish line.
It, doing his thing.
Hopefully this is Luke next.
We got the flags. We got the Foz up here. Oscar's in the house too. Got some great people up here, and for a great cause. We got those Nitro Moose in the tires over there. The Michelins. We're gonna bring up our next trophy truck coming up next.
Here comes Luke. There you go. That was Nasser right there.
Second place here in the BF Goodrich Score Baja 1000. Presented by 4 Wheel Parts. And we'll get a few words with this young man up here, Mr. Luke McMillan in the driver's seat. Teaming up with the legend, Larry Rosler, shared the driving duties. I'm sure he's going to be around here somewhere. We'll probably get a couple of words from Larry as well. But number 83 is making his way up here. And we saw the battle out there if you were tracking it. These guys were back and forth. Luke was out in front. He was behind. Ampudia made a pass. Luke was back out in front. Ended up second. So this just makes it that much sweeter when it's just a full-on battle back and forth, especially these great conditions down here, minimal dust, making it easy to really get up behind people and make some passes as they went back and forth. So we'll bring him up to the ramp here and get a few words and find out what happened out there on course today and how he's feeling on his second place finish here. And he was sitting currently in second place in points. I don't know if this may move him into the overall spot. We'll find out here. And here he comes, number 83 with the big blue M on the side. Luke McMillan. We'll let him get his great medal over here. Well deserved, man. We got Larry over here. I know you teamed up with him. We were just talking about that. We'll get a few words, but first we got to talk to you, man. Congratulations, a second place finish over here. You got to be pretty stoked. And where do you think this is going to put you in the points?
Yeah, no, I'm very, very happy to be here at the finish line. You know, what a tough day. It wasn't easy. We did not have a clean day. It was an emotional roller coaster, ups and downs, left and right. I mean, from power steering pumps to thinking we lost an engine to the water leaks. You name it, we fought it today. No brakes, big clunk in the front end, but we kept pushing, and God, it was a heartbreak when we were going up over the summit, and all of a sudden my power steering starts going out, and I just popped out and changed it. Jason Duncan and I did the best we could along with our help. We had some chase guys up there, Steve and another friend of his up there helped us change it, and Ampudia got back by us. But when we got in the truck, we were 21 minutes down to Ampudia. Larry Rosler did a fantastic job. He got the truck up front. You know, he was leading a couple times over on the coast, and just did a fantastic job. Brought me the truck in great shape. Right there fighting for the lead. You know, Ampudia was out front quickly, coming out of Mike's pretty quick there. So we reeled him in and just played it smart all day. And then unfortunately, you know, Baja got the best of us and some of the mechanical issues. But we're here and we'll see what the official results say. And I don't know about the points championship. I heard my cousin had some troubles today, but I'm not sure what that means. You know, he's had a great year. So if he
I think Luke won.
But I'm not sure. You know,
the points championship.
I'm so happy to be here, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like another one slipped through my fingers, but we'll see.
Yeah, when we were tracking you out there, like that's the first I heard of what actually happened. We're wondering, you guys were back and forth. And like you said, it's just so disappointing. You get out and get in that lead, and then you drop back, but you guys kept going back in the heart and some motor issues, and especially power steering going out over the summit. That's probably the last place you want your power steering to go out for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. We had our GPS notes, and it's going out, and we're making tight one turns, and that's a tight U-turn. That's as tight as it gets. And I had to muscle it around for about 5 miles through the gnarliest section. You don't want to not have power steering in. I mean, just my co-racer's calling, you know, left one, cliff on outside, and I'm going, I can't turn this thing, Jason. Crawling rocks to the size of dishwashers, just smashing over them, just trying to get the thing on the course and stuff. It was gnarly. It was gnarly. And then coming in, you know, it's pretty cool in the mountains. There was some snow up there, a lot of water puddles that played a factor coming in. Ampudia and myself, we really rallied in along with Nasser behind us. We, you know, usually when you get near the finish line like that, you kind of cruise it in, but we were trying everything we could to make it up.
And that's right. So let's talk about that power steering. Is that something you waited? It sounded like you said you changed it out on course.
Yeah, no, it went out in a bad area to where we weren't able to pull over and change it. So I had to muscle it around for a couple miles until, and then once we've had an area to change it, you know, then I knew just a mile up we had a Bronco with some pit support guys there that were going to help us change it. So I muscled it there, and we were able to change it. We had one on the truck.
Luke's lost power steering on that truck quite a few times, actually.
Too long, but
he's changed that out a few times.
You know?
Well, you guys did one hell of a job. You got it to the end and teaming up with a legend right here, Larry Rosler. Lots of championships under your belt. I think, is it 14 or 15?
Well, I was hoping today is going to be number 14 overall. So, yeah, you know, it's just such a tough race. And we battled and battled, just like Luke was saying. And the conditions and the competition. And, you know, it's amazing what these vehicles have to go through. So you try to take care of them, but you're you're pushing. And it's just really amazing. I you know, trying to get by Lofton, trying to get by BJ, just working my way through the pack, trying to keep in touch with the leaders, dealing with all the standing water was a really big problem along the beach. And as you can see, the cars and the shields and the vision, you know, we probably went through 30 rags of the truck, and it was just, it really makes you really dig deep and want to get it done. So it was definitely one of the toughest days for me. And then following Luke on the, you know, listening on the radio and seeing what's going on, and you know, he's talking about losing water pressure, and then the power steering, and then, you know, it's like, gosh darn it. And then Ampudia, I mean, they had a great race. They get a flat, don't have a jack, so that gives us, you know, track position on them. And then we have our problems. It's just like, really, it just really, it was a battle to the end for sure. But all in all, just what a unbelievable Baja 1000 that we will everybody will remember this one.
Absolutely. Let's go back to the conditions. You've been racing down here for so many years. Have you ever seen it this wet down here for a Baja 1000?
Maybe not this wet. You know, we have had some rain in the past, but and some pretty bad rain. But I'd have to say this was definitely the sloppiest, the muddiest. In some places it was unbelievably good, and then obviously places where it was really, really, really bad. So, I mean, that's what off-road racing's about, right? It's test of man and machine. So today was the ultimate test.
Absolutely. In second place, definitely nothing to shake a piece of cactus at, man. Definitely a well-earned race today. Congratulations. We'll go back over to Luke real quick. And Luke, I know you had so much support. You talked about the help getting that thing changed and that power steering and all the people that come down here and support this big blue M on the side. But I know you have a bunch of other sponsors. Is there some other people you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, absolutely. There's so much that goes into this race and this truck and this team. I gotta thank McMillan Racing, all the guys at the shop that worked very hard to get us here and to put us at the top of the with the best competitors at the top of the field. So along with them, we have a lot of supporters. You know, BF Goodrich Tires, Method Race Wheels, and the Big Blue M, of course. My family, my dad, my mom. I know she's watching on the camera right now. I love you, and of course my wife Jennifer. I love you too.
Absolutely. There's nothing better than seeing third generation racers. I'm sure your parents are definitely super stoked, man. Once again, congratulations. And the next place I see you will be at the awards ceremony in San Diego, and we're looking forward to that, man. Congratulations, and just super stoked to see you up here in that second spot.
Yeah, thank you very much. I also want to say hi to my sister Macy at home. I know she's watching. She's my biggest fan. She's all excited right now, I'm sure. So, hi, Mace.
Well, great work. Congratulations, guys. Go get something cold to drink and get some rest. Well-deserved. Great job to Luke McMillan and Larry Rosler teaming up for this year's BF Goodrich Baja 1000, taking second place unofficial, and we hope to see them teaming up for next year's race as well. Great job, guys.
All right, so next is going to be Nasser, who finished third, but I think is second on time. We're going to have to wait and see, but I think he's second on time even without penalties. It's going to be really close. It's within like a minute or two to Luke McMillan. I think he might have got him on time. I don't know if they're going to say that right now or not. And we still haven't heard on Ampudia if there's any penalties or not. They haven't said. I haven't seen him celebrate yet. I haven't heard anything. No updates on my end yet, so they're still checking. All right, so let's see. Looks like Toby Price is there too, so that's cool. They'll be able to talk to him and Nasser.
We're going to bring up our next Ironman right here. This
got
is
another
one
bike.
Badass guy. He's your current points leader going in. Viking Mike Skirkus, man, great to see you. Second place, not where we've seen you in past years, but hey, man, nothing better than having a great battle. We were talking to your competitor up here, and he said it was just you guys had one of the best battles he could imagine.
Yeah, we did. He passed me in the morning, opened up a small gap. I didn't know what the course looked like. I knew it was going to be nasty, so I held back a little bit. Then later on in the evening, I started closing the gap, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just end the year on a good note. Don't need to push. I don't need to, wherever the cards fall, they may fall. So I'm happy with that second place.
Absolutely, and I'm pretty sure just when you left the starting line, you captured that overall Ironman championship. Once again, you got it 2 years ago in 2017, smoked the field, won every race, came back, won the first three. A second place is definitely a not bad for sure, and you're taking home that championship for another season, man. You got to feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, really good. There's so much work that goes involved with Ironman and all these events. Over 5,000 miles of pre-running and racing, training when we're not riding. So yeah, there's a lot that goes into it, and getting the championship is the main goal.
Okay, I have one more question. You're going to be coming out and racing Ironman next year for a full season again?
Oh yeah, it's a destination, so I'm not going to miss that one. I'm looking forward to the long ones.
That's right. You have a lot of support on the side of this bike. You want to thank some people out there, Mike?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Husqvarna Cycle Gear, Seat Concepts, Pirelli Tires, Scott Goggles, Dirt Tricks. My sister, couldn't do it without her. My girlfriend, my mechanic Kevin, the rest of my team, my family. It's you know, I Ironman the race, but I couldn't do it without them.
Absolutely. And one other good question, I have to ask this, we talked about it before, but how are you going to step up that Armani suit that you have, that you had a full-blown wolf pelt put on? Is this a big secret, or do you got something planned here for the awards ceremony coming up in January?
Yeah, I got some stuff in the works. I got to up my game from the last award ceremony, so you'll see it that night.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I wouldn't have it any other way. Congratulations, man. Second place. Our Ironman unofficial pro Ironman champion right here, Viking Mike Skirkis, a legend in moto, especially with the Ironman, and we'll see him next year. Great job, buddy, and we'll see you at the award ceremony.
Yes, sir. Not gonna miss it.
All right.
All right, next has to be Nasser. He's got to be. Hopefully there's not another bike
Kept
in
it
between
upright.
here.
Another great battle. We talked about how many battles where it came down to the points, and Ironman was one of them.
Those Ironman guys are still gnarly. Can't believe you ride the
We're
whole
gonna bring
freaking
up-
race by themselves on a bike. Oh no, another bike. You're killing me here.
Bringing it up here, Mauricio Santana, man. Great job. Good to see you at the finish line. How'd it go out there today? It was one brutal course and pretty wet out there.
Yeah, sure it was. It was a great day. We started off a bit getting into the rhythm. Had a few issues with our lights, but once we got that sorted out, it was a great day. No mechanical issues. All our riders are safe and sound, so that's also the best thing. We had lots of fun. We love the mud, so we hope next year it rains again. So here are all my teammates. So thank you very much to Score. Was a great course, demanding. Also thank you to all our sponsors, Patria Energy, Heinzer Supply. Also, thank you to Abotech, and well, thank you for Mauricio and all the invite to come on us. All my teammates, we had a great week down here, pre-running. So we love the Baja 1000. We love Baja, and we're sure good to be back next year.
I noticed your Stella device has got it. They already take it, or did you lose that along the way?
No, it's already been taken. That's in we have no issues with that. So yeah, we had an awesome time.
Great to have you guys here. Where's Mauricio over here? We got to get a few words from him. The rider record, Mauricio. Felicidades, man. Congratulations. Great work out here. You guys made it to the finish line in this year's Baja 1000, and it was a brutal one out there.
Yes, this Baja was very tough, but we are very happy. We're here. We're in second, I think. So thank you to Patria, and we are all happy to be here.
You guys coming back and racing the whole season next year with us?
Of course.
We wouldn't have it anywhere other way, buddy. Well, congratulations once again. You guys get some rest. Felicidades. The bike looks good. It just probably needs a little wash job. Maybe some new Nitro Moose in there. You guys running the Moose?
Yes, we have Nitro Moose, and we have the Dunlop in the tires.
So I've ridden those. How do those work in the wet conditions? It was a lot slicker out here than it normally is down here in Baja. How did those Nitro Moose work in the slick conditions?
It was nice. Well, it's not for that, no? But they work very, very good. That's very good.
All right, well, congratulations once again, and we'll see you next year.
Thank you very much.
All right, great job, fellas.
All right, Nasser's got to be next, right? He's got to be. No more bikes in here. Hopefully, Nasser is next, because I got to pee, and I don't have a PCI catheter on. Forgot to get one. Didn't think I'd be doing an update this long here. What are they going to go to here? Let's see. Okay, they're back. Let's see Nasser, and let's get some results. Hopefully, we get some results. Because that's what we're waiting for. It's now 4 o'clock in the morning, in case you guys lost track.
Sabemos que fue un día largo, sabemos que hubo mucho trabajo que hacer allá afuera. ¿Cuál fue la experiencia?
Sí, definitivamente fue un día muy largo.
Alright, they're doing a
arrancar a 3 de la mañana, el frío.
interview in Spanish.
Todos los terrenos, todos los climas.
Same guy, right? Not the guy they just talked to.
Muchísimo frío ya de ojos negros, pero la verdad nos quedamos con excelente sabor de boca.
Kenny is at the finish over here, in case you guys are wondering. Kenny has finished.
Hicimos nuestra sección como debiera, también en temas logísticos, entonces estamos muy satisfechos, aparte de que arrancamos en tercer lugar, alcanzamos el segundo, desgraciadamente no el primero, pero bueno, ya vimos dónde debemos de corregir ciertos temas para el próximo Baja 1000 estar ahí peleando el podio, ¿no?
¿Cómo se dividieron las secciones de la pista entre, bueno, tú y tus compañeros? Y si nos quieres también pues, decir tu nombre y el nombre de las personas que estuvieron detrás de la motocicleta.
Claro, primero arrancó Manuel Andreu, las primeras 120 millas. Luego Cristian Treviño hizo las siguientes 80. Luego nuestro piloto Rider of Record, Mauricio Santana, hizo las siguientes, me parece, también 120. Después se le entregó a Luis Farel, hizo 160. Yo hice 80. Luego nuevamente, bueno, Patrick Getters hizo 160 y yo hice las últimas 80 millas, ¿no?
Y bueno, de la parte que te tocó a ti correr, ¿cuál fue la parte que dices es la más retadora de la pista? ¿Fue la parte más difícil? ¿Es lo que puedo resaltar de lo que hubo en el terreno?
Pues los famosísimos whoops de San Felipe, me tocó de la milla 500 a 580. La verdad, como me sentí haciendo pre-run ahorita, fue otra cosa. Obviamente, pues esos nervios de carrera, la suspensión de la moto de carreras ayudó mucho. Entonces, no tuve ningún contratiempo.
Come on, Nasser.
Me divertí. No la sufrí mucho.
Okay.
Entonces, estoy muy contento.
It's gotta be next, right?
Esta edición.
Gotta be.
Ya vimos que falta entrenar más, falta afinar algunas cosas, pero pues lo importante es que venimos con buenos amigos a divertirnos, a pasarnos una excelente semana y así sucedió.
Perfecto. Bueno, sabemos que detrás de un gran
questions.
equipo hay siempre alguien aquí.
Alright, let's go look at the tracker.
Bueno, es el momento.
Who's coming in
¿Te
next?
gustaría agradecer? ¿Hay patrocinadores?
279.
Claro, por supuesto, pues antes que nada,
About 60 miles out.
Patria Energy,
Lead spec truck.
que fue el que logró o hizo que se organizara este equipo.
Trophy truck
Obviamente
legend.
tenemos otros patrocinadores
90
como
miles
Nasser
out.
Supply, Klim, personalmente los míos, Evotec, Moto Alpine, Infractum. Entonces,
162. First one car.
sí, obviamente es
100
suma de
miles,
muchos
120 miles
factores,
out, but
muchas
at
personas.
0 miles an
Tengo
hour.
que dar muchísimas gracias a nuestros mecánicos, Miguel y Eric López, que sin ellos.
First 10 car.
desde el pre-run,
Chase Warren,
teniendo la
125
moto a
miles
pulso,
out.
La moto hoy no falló
Moving.
en lo absoluto, que pues, realmente 800 millas.
Yeah, class 1's right there. It's 162, but they're at 0. Mason Cullen, 0 miles an hour, and they haven't heard from the car. They don't know what's going on with the
Muy
105.
buena preparación de la motocicleta.
Perfecto, pues muchas felicidades por estar aquí ya en la línea de meta. Se cumplió
Okay.
el objetivo.
Let's
y
move it along.
Pues en una pieza, bienvenidos a Ensenada de nuevo y a celebrar.
Claro, muchísimas gracias a todos, gracias a Score. Y pues sí, a descansar y a celebrar.
Perfecto, gracias.
Okay.
Gracias.
Adios. Swear to God, if another bike pulls up on that ramp.
We're going to bring up our third trophy truck
All right.
across the line, this Red Bull TT.
Here we go.
Making their way up. What a battle between these three drivers throughout the day.
guys.
These
Dakar
next
style.
drivers coming up are Dakar champions. We'll go right to the driver's seat. We have Nasser Alatia over here.
Oh, he said his name right.
Nasser, man, congratulations right now, unofficially third place here. I know you have, I believe it's 3 wins in Dakar championships out there, and congratulations here on a stellar finish. Driving for Jesse Jones, he's very agile as well. Nasser, congratulations, and Toby Price as well, man, another Dakar champ. Always been watching you guys race. It's great to see you guys down here in Baja and teaming up. We'll start with Nasser over here, man. How'd it go out there? You guys were battling it out. These 3 trucks, man, you worked your way up through the pack big time today.
Yes, absolutely. You know, today I think we did a good job, you know, and for me, for first time to be here, and Toby, he did really good job from start to 5:35 miles, and yeah, I think we'll come next year, we'll have a good plan, you know, and to win this race.
We got you hooked. I mean,
He
you
likes
go down
it.
to Dakar,
He had a lot of
it's
fun.
a whole different animal. It's a lot shorter down here, but it's straight away 800 miles, man. In Baja, the terrain is, and it's like that down there in the Dakar Rally. But what'd you think about racing down here in Baja, and your thoughts overall on this race?
Yes, absolutely. It's completely different from Dakar Rally, you know, what we normally use, you know, and today we learn a lot, you know, from this of kind terrain, you know, and to be here, you know, and I think we enjoy a lot, you know, and just we really learn a lot from this race, you know. I am sure next year we can come and we can have a really good fight, you know, with the top driver.
Now that you got your feet wet, I mean your truck wet, you guys are definitely coming back. So you're hooked. So you're planning on coming down. You're going to race more than just 1,000. You probably have only time to come for the 1,000. You're going to possibly race the 500 with us.
Series, why?
Yes, absolutely. You know, why not? You know, we can come here for 500 and just to get more experience. You know, just to prepare for next 1,000 Baja.
That's amazing to have you coming back. It's great to hear that you guys are both legends in off-road racing all over the world. And I know you got some great sponsors on board, some of your personal sponsors. Is there some people you want to thank?
Yes, absolutely. You know, we would like to thank, you know, for our Red Bull main sponsor, and also for JC Motorsport, you know, and really he gave us to drive this machine, you know, amazing. Yes, and motorsport, and really we impressed about this car, you know, and we enjoy a lot, and we'll come next year.
Great to have you. Congratulations once again. We'll bring it over here, Toby Price. You've got some championships, some Dakar wins on a bike, but what's it like to drive this trophy truck down here, man? I mean, this is the top of the game when it comes to off-road. I don't care, rally or anything. There's nothing better than a trophy truck.
Yeah, hell no. This thing is straight out of the box. We only got it pretty much yesterday morning, and I put like 10 miles on it myself, and Nasser probably put about 25 miles, and then it was ready for racing. So it's
Nasser rolled it yesterday
We're
too.
really doing
If you guys were wondering.
game, and this is an amazing bit of equipment. So it's got us here to the finish line and a podium position. We definitely cannot complain.
Anybody else you might want to thank out there?
Look, yeah, the biggest thing is Jesse Jones. It's his pride and joy. Basically, he just built this thing, and it was very much brand new. I'm sorry we couldn't bring it back looking the same, but yeah, it's a bit worse for wear now, but it's got us a podium, and yeah, huge big thanks to him, but also, yeah, Red Bull, KMC wheels, BF Goodrich tyres, and yeah, thanks to Nasser. It's great to have him here and be a part of this race. It's cool that we've now got him hooked on it, and hopefully we can do some bit more pairing up to go team driving again. So it's yeah, a lot different to the 2 wheels racing motorcycles. So it's yeah, the 2 extra wheels, and yeah, about another 800, 900 odd horsepower. It's quite a different machine, but yeah, we're happy, and yeah, we're keen to come back.
And the cage is always good, so it sounds like you guys going to be teaming up. You're all on board with Nasser here for next year?
Yeah, let's see if he'll have me again. If I did all right this morning, it was quite a bit of a challenge to get through everyone, and I think we started like 26th or 28th or something this morning, and yeah, so to be the third trophy truck across the line, we dealt with a lot of cars and a lot of people, and we're really stoked. So it's yeah, the rookies did pretty good.
Well, I don't know about rookies, but I'll tell you what, just to jump in this truck for the first time with that minimum of miles on it, that is absolutely amazing. I don't care who you are or what you've done. This is a complete different animal. What'd you guys do your pre-running in? Did you do some pre-running down? Don't even tell me you didn't do any pre-running, please.
No, we sure we did. That all comes from Jesse Jones again. So he's got two of the big pre-runners, and he's also got like a small trophy truck with a shifter in it. So it's a 6-speed Albin's gearbox and everything. So we did a lot of miles. That it definitely hasn't come easy, and we know we had to put the homework in. These guys that are in front of us know this terrain extremely well, and yeah, we had to put in the work to make sure we could be at the front. So yeah, it's very unexpected to be up here on the box, but it's yeah, we definitely wanted it, and it's kind of came true.
Absolutely, people come racing down here for years and years and never make it on the box, as you say there. So is what we got to do is get a pin. So Nasser, let's just do this right now. You signing them up for next year? You guys teaming up?
Yes, absolutely. You know, he's one of the, you know, best rider and best driver. You know, and he show the quality, and I think we can make a really good team.
Well, great job, and we're really looking forward to having you guys come back next year. Once again, congratulations, Toby. Yeah, the Monster Girls, they're hanging out with the Red Bull boys over here. But you know what? Hey, when you're as cool and as fast as you guys, they'll hang out with you. I guarantee it. Congratulations once again, and we're looking forward to 2020 and have you boys show up and see what you can really do with a little bit of seat time in one of these trophy trucks. Well, now you just got it.
Now we just got it, but yeah, now we'll be all full gas and come back next year. So we're looking forward to it. Appreciate it, and yeah, thanks everyone on board, and thanks to Ensenada, Baja, everyone that's involved with this race. It's really rad to be a part of this event, and I love coming down here, and it's cool to bring this guy and now to experience what we do here. So yeah, the Trophy Trucks games, it's pretty badass.
And it's game on. Talk about badass. All right, well, we'll see you guys next year. Really looking forward to it, and hopefully we'll see you maybe at San Felipe. You thinking a four race, or you thinking 2? I got the pin still. We could do this four races. You know, Red Bull, they already love this place too, but looking forward to it either way. Would really it'd be an honor to have you guys come back, and it sounds like you got hooked in Baja. Toby's got some miles down here, but now that you're hooked, you guys are teamed up. We're looking forward to some stellar finishes, maybe higher on the box next year.
Yes, of course. You know, we have really good plan, you know, and I think we'll come with a good support, you know, from Red Bull and BF Goodrich and tires, and I think we show we can win this race next year.
You definitely prove yourself.
Oh, calling it already,
guys, and we'll see you next time.
Might have won this year.
Looking forward to it. Cheers.
Gotta wait and see the penalties.
Let's hear it for Nasser and Toby Price
right
right here.
Anything?
Third across the line.
Let's see. See if they have an
20
update.
minutes driving a trophy truck, and these guys came third across the line. As any off-roader knows, that is just unbelievable to not only finish, but be on the box. Congrats to those guys. Kudos, and we'll see them for 2020.
All right, they're going to say anything else? Let's see if they say anything else. Somebody says video of Ampudia is popping champagne. Okay, so if they did, then they might be good to go. I still want to know if they got second or third, because them and Luke was literally within a minute. So they might have got second. They might not be third. They might have got Luke on time, even without any penalties. So I wish they would tell us here, but I don't think they're going to here. Honestly, we might have to wait until the results come out tomorrow to see who won here. And the race isn't even over until 11 o'clock tomorrow night. So it might actually be, or today actually. Today's Sunday, I guess. So now it's 4 o'clock. So the race isn't over until 11 p.m. tonight. We might not even know until Monday morning who won this race. Hopefully that's not true, and hopefully we find out pretty quickly here what happened here. But yeah, that was a brand new truck out of the box. They literally took that thing testing on Friday. None of these guys were even there. Bryce Menzies tested that thing on Friday, said it was good to go. They took it back to the shop. They finished it. They put the body on. They did all that stuff. That truck didn't get down to Baja until Tuesday. The truck was in Baja on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, they adjusted the lights, didn't really drive it. Then the race was supposed to start on Friday. However, I guess we can tell the story now since they finished. They went out, Nasser got in the truck, and he rolled the truck 2.5 times after he just got in it on Friday. So before this race even started, Nasser rolled the truck a couple times. That's why if you saw the body this morning at the start line, it was all patched back together. So Nasser wanted to go out and find the edge. Well, he found the edge before the race, which was good because during the race, it looked like he kept it on the other side of the edge. So good job to those guys. And pretty cool that they were able to get a podium finish, maybe even a second spot out of that truck. So really good job to those guys. I had a lot of fun down there pre-running with them. I knew Toby was going to be quick. He was really smooth when we were pre-running. I knew he'd do a good job. And he really wanted to get the truck to Nasser. He told me that probably like 100 times. He's like, I'm not going to try to win in my section. He's like, I just want to get Nasser in the truck because if we get him in the truck, he's going to be hooked on racing and he'll want to do it more. And sure enough, you guys just heard it there. Nasser is hooked. They said they're coming back next year. I wouldn't be surprised to see Nasser dump a bunch of money into a truck. Maybe get his own truck even. I don't know if Jesse's going to race this truck. Maybe they'll do a 2-truck team or something like that next year because I think AJ Jones, that's actually AJ Jones, Jesse's kid's truck. So he's probably going to race that one next year. So there you go. That's going to do it here for us at Fishgistics with all of our updates here. It looks like a couple people said they saw Ampudia popping the champagne, so he probably won. We don't know, though, for sure. We'll have to wait and see from score. Looks like Ampudia first, either Luke McMillan or Toby Price and Nasser Al-Attiyah. Second and third, either way there, and no other trophy trucks have finished yet. The 89 trophy truck looks like it's about to finish, so they're probably going to be next. And, yeah. So what do you guys think? Hopefully you guys had fun today. Hopefully we were able to keep you informed. Big thank you to all of our sponsors. KMC Wheels. Go buy some KMC wheels. That's what wheels they were running there on the Toby Price truck. The 4 Wheel Parts. Big thanks to Joey D, Craig Scanlon, all those guys over there at 4 Wheel Parts. F&L Racing Fuel. Big thanks to those guys. Thanks to Brian Busby and Mason Cullen doing the live call-in earlier for an update on their race. It looks like they're not having a good race right now, but at least they did earlier. Rigid Industries, big thanks to them. And we know they're coming on board next year, so Rigid's going to be back. We got Alfred Distribution, distributing company, came on board for this race with Michelob Ultra. So big thanks to them. Thanks for coming on board. Hopefully we can do some more with you guys in the future. It's almost time to drink those Michelobs. Actually, after this, I'm going to go have one right now after we sign off. Going to have one of these right here. Michelob Ultra coming up. Hostel, big thanks to them for our new hats, our shirts. Dan does a great job over there, always hooking us up. PCI Race Radios and Weatherman. Weatherman, as you guys saw today, helped out so many people. He sits up there on the mountain for days and days and days, and just like his dad did, Scott's doing a hell of a job. His dad would be very proud, and if you're not buying from PCI, I don't know why not, especially if you race Baja. If you race Baja, you need to buy your stuff from PCI. They support you no matter what you buy in Baja, but you should be supporting them for what they go and do. That's pretty cool. He goes and sits up on top of a mountain in the snow for days at a time just so you guys can have communication on the radio. So big thanks to PCI. Also, big thanks to Monster Energy. We wouldn't have been able to stay awake this long if we weren't drinking a bunch of Monsters this whole time. I think I'm over the Monster for right now. If I have any more, I'm not going to be able to talk anymore. So big thanks to Monster for keeping us awake. And yeah, that's it. We'll be back. We'll do a Baja 1000 wrap-up show for sure. And I don't know if I think Nasser's probably getting out of town. Toby's probably getting out of town. If not, we'll get those guys to come on for sure. But, you know, we'll get everybody. Luke will come on, I'm sure. And Ampudia's, I'm sure we can get them to come on the wrap-up show. So we'll do a cool wrap-up show. We'll get AJ Jones if he continues to do good. Like it looks like he's going to. He looks like he's got a good run. So I'll let you guys know when the wrap-up show is going to be. It'll be in a couple weeks, probably 2 weeks after Thanksgiving, you know, early December. We'll let you guys know. And thanks to all you guys for watching today. This is why we do it, to keep you guys informed. It's a lot of fun. I'm glad all you guys like the updates. I used to be just like you guys, sitting there not knowing what the hell was going on, so that's why I wanted to start doing this. All right. So once again, thank you, everybody. We will see you at the Baja 1000 wrap-up show.
Holiday savings start now at 4 Wheel Parts. Get dialed for the season with wheel and tire packages starting at $7.99. Leveling kits for $2.99 install. Gear packages for $6.49. And free installation on tonneau covers, side armor, programmers, and batteries. Visit 4WP.com today and check out the 4 Wheel Parts Holiday Gift Guide to see all of our holiday savings and specials. Looking to buy a gift for someone? For every $50 spent on a 4WP gift card, you're automatically entered to win a $5,000 4WP gift card for yourself. 2 other lucky customers will win a $2,500.
Rigid brought you the world's first patented curved light bar. Now, it just got smaller, slimmer, and smarter with the Rigid RDS SR Series Pro. This compact single-row light bar conforms to modern looks and projects more lighting to get you further. Boasting a compact design, gentle curve, and the same proven rigid quality, the RDS SR Series Pro is a new, sleek, and sophisticated way to own the night.